Hey guys, Taylor Reviews here. It's been a while, I know, but I've been really busy with life and stuff. Anyways, today, as you can see, we're playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Yep. And I've heard great things about the game, and so I just decided, hey, why not I play it? So yeah, that's what we're doing today, and I hope you enjoy it. So yeah. Um okay. So I put in full screen, but every time I've tried playing in full screen, it stops recording. So I sorry about that. All right, let's get actually. Hold on. Can I This is pretty unprofessional. I'm sorry, but this computer's old and it loses charge fast. So I'm just gonna charge that baby. All right. 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. Oh, I think it's pretty obvious what my name's gonna be. Oh, okay. No space. That's alright. Teilo Reviews. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw for herself or to herself. Bad at reading. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friends. Did I say friends? Good friends since we were children. This is gonna be a bad let's play. The kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. Whatever. And I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Let me scoot in. I didn't really scoot in. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ah! I overslept again! But I caught you this time! Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Eh? You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Taylor Reviews. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. It's not like I like you or anything. Baka. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have to. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. I can't. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw nearer, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Taylor Reviews, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already. I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Dude, that's just like me in real life. Screw clubs. Overrated. That's not true! You told me you would join a club this year! Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Dude, I didn't realize this tailored reviews would just be like the real Taylor Reviews. Uh-huh! I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. I'm not going to college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? I should have said that like, you know? Anyways, and I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me. right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. I'd kiss her. She has nice lips. Alright, alright. Good grief. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind a little, at least a little bit, if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Black screen. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello! Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm not the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, that you come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Baka. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I like that face. I kind of told the club yesterday I'd bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep! I can't tell if Sayori's really that much of an airhead, or she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake. Okay? Yes! Let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Taylor reviews. What a nice surprise. Can't do this. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls! What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Their small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can't just ignore her when she gets moody. Oh wait, fuck. Oh, no swearing! God darn it. Alright, you can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. I'm gonna mess up all these voices, I swear. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Teilo reviews. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica's probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Taylor Hughes. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey! I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then, how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As they already mentioned, it'd be widened so there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! 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 Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Kind of weird. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So kawaii! I had no idea you're so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one! Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did. Sayori said. Well, maybe, but not for you. No, you Batgirl! Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. I should probably work on my commentary because all I'm doing is playing the game, which I'm supposed to be doing, but without good commentary, it's just bad, Oh well. I'll try to add more commentary. I swear. You keep a whole set in this classroom? Wait, Oh crap! I read that in her voice because I saw her. Whatever. I remember the line. You keep a whole set in your classroom? There we go. I fixed it, guys. Alright, anyways. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I sure do love my books. Uh, I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Uh, that's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that... you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a part-time for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Ha ha ha! And some JoJo. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I should probably, join. I should actually join a literature club because my literature is terrible. My English is terrible. I much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream! Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Burp. Sorry, guys. It must be... Dude, I was actually gonna burp again. That was gross. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. I can respect her. She's a pretty good president. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we all really grow. Dude! Alright, I had a breakdown. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal, and bang-worthy. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Taylor reviews. What kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking about after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. I need to give her. Oh, I need to go back to giving her a timid voice. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Ah, I read a I don't know why that made me laugh. It sounds kind of it really does sound like me. I read a horror book once back in 1809. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimum I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with the rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I can. Oh my god, I actually can't read now. Then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh! I hate horror! Uh, oh, why is that? Well, I just. Natsu's eyes start over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sorry, sliding into those DMs, am I right? So Sayori slides up. Sayori is settled. Sayori's. I'm gonna. I, I got my match. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. How unprofessional. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Uh, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing you the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe you share some of your work. You can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Oh, I need some hand sanitizer. Hell yeah, dude. Alright. Oh, there we go. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. I know you guys couldn't hear that. Probably not. Just like A dog barking, like someone yelling at the dog. I found it funny. Let's all go home and write a poem for our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Uh, um. Hmm. Yeah! Let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Taylor Reviews? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining a club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Oh, I just hold on. Let me read that more like insertive. I never said I would join this club! Sorry may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision! I still have other clubs to look at, and, that was kind of rude. Like, dude, basically welcomed you into their club. What does Taylor Reviews do? Be a total dick. I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry. I thought, dude, Taylor Reviews is such a dick. Taylor Reviews? You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Little girls. Despicable Me reference. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes! I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Sayori, best girl. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. To Monica. I like you, but like, you're kind of being rude to. Dude, I already forgot her name. That's sad. Oh, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remembers tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting, so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Taylor Reviews. I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Taylor Reviews. Since we're already Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Oh, hey, Taylor Reviews. Since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? Yeah, that's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the clubroom and make our way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, yeah, that's her name, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright! I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Alright. I think I'll write this poem and then I'm gonna stop the video because I don't want to make it like really loud. Let's put death. Suicide. Ocean. Sadness. Tragedy. Clouds. Happiness. Misfortune. Agonizing. Broken. Climax. Tears. Spooky music. Let's put disoriented, I guess. Grief. Fear. Doki Doki. Dark. Pain. Existence. Misery. And heaven sent. There we go. Alright. This was pretty good. Yeah, I really like this game so far. So yeah, I don't know how long this was. Maybe like 15 or something minutes. I don't know. My back hurts. So yeah, that was the first part of Doki Doki Literature Club. I really hoped you enjoyed it. This is going to be a series, so I hope this makes up for my long absence of not making videos. And yeah, each episode or each video, I guess, should be like 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes, I think. So there's gonna be a good amount for you guys. So yeah, so that was my let's play, or that was the first part of my, you know what I mean. That was the first part of Doki Doki Literature Club by Kono Taylor Reviews. Don, that's pretty cringy, I know. So yeah, his hat. Yeah, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you guys later. And yeah, yori daze. Am I right? Arigato.